Well, 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 look who's at it again. Tucker Carlson pushing more nonsense. I mean, I catch this guy every other day, I swear. More controlled opposition, pretending to be for the working man while pushing nonsense. So let's get into this.
Gallagher, thanks so much.
Yep.
This pandemic has exposed an awful lot of big problems we were ignoring for quite some time, including America's dangerous dependence on China for medicines and a lot more. Here's another vulnerability: telecommunications. China leads the world in developing 5G technology, and now they're rolling it out around the world. If they continue to dominate 5G, what will it mean for the United States? Peter Golden is the longest-serving NASA administrator, and by popular acclaim, the best. We're happy to have him on tonight. Dan Golden, thanks so much for coming on. So why should it make Americans concerned that China is leading the race to develop 5G technology?
Well,
So obviously, right off the bat, what Tucker's doing is using fear porn because he's got all the old boomers scared to death about China, misdirecting who's really in control of 5G and technology. They are working with China too, but Tucker will never, ever, ever talk about this country. And that's why he deserves to be exposed on a daily basis. I don't care if I'm the only one that's doing it. I really don't care. I'm trying to get truth out. That's what I'm trying to do.
China is exporting coronavirus around the world, and Americans are suffering. China has declared a cold
I love how he sits there all the time with that look on his face like he's taking a shit.
war against America. It is looking to control the 5G communications. This is the technology of the future. They recognize that this technology is crucial to the next battles that.
See, they scare you into demanding that we implement more 5G in our country. We've got to get into a 5G race. It's China. Just like how they scare you into wanting a vaccine. Tucker was doing that a week and a half ago.
Going to have. These battles aren't going to be about bombs and bullets and planes and ships and tanks. It's about artificial intelligence. It's about machine learning. It's about autonomous vehicles. It's about semiconductors. And the first battle is on 5G. They control 5G. We could even have a surveillance system like the Chinese have, where every single member of the Chinese population is surveilled by their own government.
So and this seems like a horrifying possibility. It seems so obvious on its face that you would never want a hostile foreign power like China to control your 5G network.
You would never want a hostile foreign power to control your 5G network. Tucker Carlson literally just said that. Wow.
And yet I'm hearing government officials, including in the Pentagon, say, no, we have to do this. Why would they be pushing Chinese dominance in 5G? It's very weird.
Of course, if you know how the world works, you know damn well that the left, the right, the Pentagon, the military-industrial complex, they're not pushing China to control our technology sector. Not at all.
It's very weird because I've been a part of the national security community for a half a century. And the way I see it, we have a courageous chairman of the FCC, Ajit Pai.
Yes.
He had a 5-0 unanimous vote, bipartisan. They understood the science. They understood the urgency. And yet, there's too much of a bureaucracy in the Department of Defense which says we can't lose these battles. And this is a national security issue, but more importantly, 5G is about the future jobs for the people who are sitting at home suffering now. The future.
Oh, Lord, what a lie. What a lie. 5G is going to bring robot after robot after robot and take job after job after job away. Yeah, are you a high-end worker who has the technological expertise to work on some of these, sure, there'll be a few more of those jobs. But do you know how many service jobs it's going to take away from? Nice try, old man.
Jobs in all new fields are going to come out of the technologies from 5G. China understands it, and right now they control close to 50% of the world wireless communication equipment. Their goal is 100%, crush America and crush the West.
Actually, let's find out who controls 5G.
Well, the Intel company is mostly known for their cutting-edge computer chips, processors, and servers, but Intel's CEOs are hoping to crack another crucial frontier and bring the world into the new era of 5G technology. Well, it turns out that the team behind this revolutionary upgrade is based in Intel's R&D department right here in Israel. This would be a seriously game-changing upgrade, one that has eluded tech companies for years, by the way. Compared with the current 4G standard, a 5G network would see 30 to 50 times faster download speeds. Translation, instead of hours or even minutes, you could download an entire season of your favorite TV show in 4K resolution in mere seconds. And that kind of speed boost would open up a whole new era of possibilities for our digital world. At a time when just about everything is linked to the cloud, a 5G network could rewrite the rules for how scientists develop our phones, our computers, hey, maybe even our cars. The minds at Intel are even thinking one step ahead. Imagine a cloud-based refrigerator that can tell you when you're running low on OJ. The Israeli team at Intel's Holy Land offices are reportedly leading the charge for the jump to 5G. That makes sense given the number of Israeli firms Intel has gobbled up over the years. As of now, Intel is probably the single largest employer of tech jobs in the country, with almost 11,000 Israeli employees to date. The company has sunk close to $35 billion into Israel's economy. Hey, if it can help me stream my Netflix a little faster, I'd say that it's worth every last penny.
The good news doesn't stop merely with Israel's strong military. It continues with Israel's strong economy. It's a tremendously strong economy. And I'll tell you, we made it stronger by moving Israel to free market principles, which unleashed the spark of genius embedded in our people into innovation, entrepreneurship. And there's a revolution taking place. This couldn't happen at the better time. Look at the 10 leading companies in 2006. 5 energy companies, one IT company, Microsoft. And a mere 10 years later, 2016, a blink of an eye in historical terms, it's completely reversed. 5 IT companies, 1 energy company left. The true wealth is in innovation. You know these companies, Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook. Guess what? They all have research centers in Israel. All of them. Major research centers. And they're not alone. There are hundreds more. And there's a reason. Something is going on. It's a great change. You want to hear jargon? It's one sentence. This is a terrible sentence, but I have no other way to say it. It's the confluence of big data, connectivity, and artificial intelligence. Okay? Did you get that? You know what that does? It revolutionizes old industries and it creates entirely new industries. So here.
5G, Qualcomm. Qualcomm dominate mobile 5G technology, all the way from 2G through to 5G. Qualcomm was the leader and everyone paid a premium to use their technology. So where was a good portion of this technology developed? Israel. Because, Americans are just so stupid. Let's remember, all the key developers in Israel were from the Soviet Union. Russia and the Ukraine all were the sons and daughters who spoke Russian, and many no doubt were GRU and KGB assets at the time. Let's remember the year Erwin Jacobs is about to talk about in this article, 1973, the year of détente with the Soviet Union and Communist China, and Henry Kissinger and the BSF, or Binational Science Foundation.